Welcome back to Ironbacks Baseball. I'm Darren Clark here with Jesse Seguin and producer Zach Sinha for the final weekend of Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball here at George Taylor Field, just down the street from Oli's Ale House, where local band Talk Machine, not to be confused with German alt-rock band Talking Machine, is performing today. And just around the corner from Lock 7 in the Welland Canal, and its accompanying bike walking trail home to any number of foul-tempered Canadian geese. Here in the heart of the place where dreams come true, Merritton, Ontario. It's a bittersweet weekend as the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League regular season comes to an end, and we have our last chance to appreciate an Ironbacks team that, after an understandably tough start to the season, found their legs mid-season, consistently providing entertaining baseball, which just this week allowed them to climb out of last place in the West Division. Jesse, how are you feeling coming into the last two games? Glad you won't be doing camera work tonight, I imagine?
I think everyone's glad I'm not doing camera work today. You know, I'm feeling pretty good, Darren. You know, like as you alluded to, it's been a tough season for the Ironbacks. He started off, had a hard time kind of getting things going. Over this last month, when the calendar flipped to July, they got some wins together, and they actually just ended the winning streak last night. 4 games, which was exciting to see there, but they had a tough loss last night in extra innings.
Yeah, controversial last night, too.
Very controversial. So we had some late game footage brought to us.
We were shown some compelling pictorial evidence of the fact that Ironbacks runner was indeed safe at home in the 10th inning and was called out despite it being glaringly obvious, according to the pictorial evidence, that he was in fact safe.
Yep, you know, everyone makes mistakes though, right?
Right,
so.
we've talked a lot about fallibility this season. Us, umpires,
everybody's
fallible. So yeah, it should be a fun game. We got Jack Kemp on the mound, Niagara Falls' own peanut butter and jam eating son of a gun. 6.37 ERA. He's won 4 games for the Ironbacks, which is pretty remarkable given they've won 10.
That's right.
So 4-1, 6.37 ERA. Not bad for this league. 35 and a third innings, 27 Ks. And here's a story of 2 guys named Brady.
Oh boy, Brady McGuire hit
Brady McGuire
leading things off for Jamestown.
Jamestown lineup is ferocious.
Takes the first shot right up the gut there. That's going to be a base hit. He's going for extra bases. He's going to get in there safely with a stand-up double. Maybe a little gingerly in center field there was Hubble throwing it back in.
I think Hubble was slow to realize how aggressive McGuire would be.
Right.
And he got a bad hop on the last bounce there.
Yeah.
So then when he was trying to recover, he just couldn't.
That's right. This is a big game for Jamestown today, they just played the Ironbacks last night, and they're only a half game out of first, right?
Yeah.
So I think they're not pulling out any stops today. They got to get that win.
Yeah, pretty remarkable because last time we were here on Monday, it really felt like Batavia kind of sewn up first place. Both are great teams, like Batavia and Jamestown, really the cream of the crop. I feel like the standings kind of reflect really well who's who and what's what.
That's right. Some other teams.
It's a good pitch from Jack Kemp right there. And you want the inside of the plate. Nolan Smith, not a huge fan of that call. Long look back at the umpire.
Nolan Smith coming in, hit .318 for the year for Jamestown.
It's like everybody's hitting 300. We were talking about this before the game, right?
Yeah.
You go down to 9 guys, like regulars, and the lowest is hitting 296.
That's right.
Insane.
Fouled back there.
Looking out at those flags, and it suggests there is a breeze that is right to left, but here in the press box, I am unconvinced that there is actual wind or air moving.
Yeah, I don't feel it at all, that's for sure.
It's gonna be a sweaty one. Yep.
Not one today. Just outside, it's gonna be a full count to Smith.
I feel like maybe Kemp's a little bit distracted by the base runner.
McGuire getting an aggressive lead off a second. He's going. Snap throw, not in time. He's going to steal third base, but it's a walk to Nolan Smith. He's going to put runners at the corners now. No out.
Not the start you wanted.
No. It's going to bring up catcher Jacob Haynes. He's hitting 360. He's been out of the lineup for a little while, so it's good to see him back in here. Maybe not good for the Ironbacks' sake, but good to see that he's no worse for wear. He's been down and out with a bit of an injury.
We were actually doing awards today for the season, and I can start right here with worst recurring guest appearance award, and it goes to Jacob Haynes.
Jacob Haynes,
who's been he's overstayed his welcome.
That's a good award to be given. I was going to go with Justin Bremner, who's just as dangerous, but
right. There's any number of guys that are broken hearts here, and there's
he's going to find a hole in right field. It's going to score the first run for the Tarp Skunks.
As if on cue.
Guire comes in to score. It's 1-0 Tarp Skunks here. No out. Runners at first and second. Number 9, Justin Bremner, the right fielder, coming in, hitting 319, sporting a new bat there. No longer pink, no longer blue.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Me
That
with
is
my
a big
observations
change.
I'm making throughout the course of the
Yeah.
season.
We have no idea what to make of a green bat.
Yeah.
Green and yellow. Kept everything up in the zone so far. Fastball looking a little flat here early.
It's a shot to left field. Hubble, Briggs going for it. Briggs is going to make the catch for out number 2.
It's first out. Isn't it? There's a net. Another out.
Oh, I guess you're right. I don't know where that came from. I guess I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
Well, so is the scoreboard. So you weren't alone in getting ahead of yourself.
You know what? I think the scoreboard heard me, and they just got a little ahead of himself, too. Saying, well, it's got to be 2 outs. This guy knows what's going on. Evidently, I don't. 1 out. Ander's still at first and second. Nathan Borchardt coming up. Extra hitter. 310 on the year.
This is a good. Ooh.
Makes a ball
That
just
looked like a
upstairs.
pretty good
Ball 1.
pitch.
Like a bit of a strike, but ball 1. It's a shot down the left side with foul.
Borchardt attends King University, Stanley, North Carolina. Majors in psychology. Plans to major in psychology.
Nice.
There you go.
Smart guy. It's down low, ball 2.
Yeah, he is. Member of the National Honor Society as well. He's not kidding around.
Wow. Good for him.
His stats in the NCAA are really good. Like 2 years, 342, 427, 513.
Wow.
That's 396 plate appearances. So yeah, 12 home runs.
It's not too shabby. He's got a little pop.
Dude can hit.
Jason again, foul. Out of play to the parking lot area. Just going to run the count 2-2.
Yeah, they certainly don't let a pitcher ease into the game.
No.
They're just jumping on you if your stuff's not ready to go from the get-go.
It's a shot that's going to find a drop down in left field. Going to right to the fence. Around comes Smith to score 1. Haynes going to stop at third base. That's a double for Borscht. 2-0 Tarp Skunks. The top of the first inning. 1 out.
Good piece of hitting again. Another pitch that was up. Just took it the other way.
Now running the third baseman, number 18, Blake Herman.
Was Blake Herman the one who had the really terrific game at one time?
Third base there, yeah. It was all over defensively. He's got a really strong arm from third base. I think he ended the game we played him last time with a gun down there.
Yeah, I
where he
feel
dove
like that's
outside.
right. Out of Gowanda,
Yeah.
New York. This game could really get away from the Ironbacks
Ooh, it's way
real early.
upstairs.
And part of the problem is Kemp hasn't been close with his curveball. So it's just all they're going to see is fastballs.
That's right.
And he hasn't been real great with his fastball thus far. In on the hands there.
It's a foul back. I guess that's the challenge when you only kind of got to go with your fastball there. You got such dangerous hitters to run through 5, 6 in the lineup here, right? They're just going to be attacking that as soon as it comes down.
Yeah, if you only got your fastball going and your fastball ain't really going.
Right.
Yeah.
A
There's
chopper up
better
the cut there.
curveball.
Bishop, second base, makes the play over to Bedrosian for the second out. Another run will come score. That's Haynes making his way from third base. It's going to be 3-0 Tarp Skunks now.
Now batting the shortstop, number 28, Brady Marshall.
It's going to bring up the other half of the Brady tandem for the Tarp Skunks. Brady Marshall, shortstop, hit .336. This guy has just been an Ironbacks killer all season.
Yeah, good player. Kind of does it all.
He does
Has
everything.
played in the
Well,
field.
A member of the All-Star team for the Tarp Skunks. Some
High.
stairs ball too. Foul back. 2-1 the count, 2 out. Runner on third base, 3-0 Tarp Skunks.
I didn't even notice that Tsukamoto was starting short tonight. I really didn't.
Not even when you're filling up the lineup card. You didn't-
Just no. Even we were probably talking about donuts.
Donuts,
at that
yeah.
time.
Yes. It does overtake our talk in the press box often is talking about Peachwood Donuts. You think they're like a sponsor of ours or something, but they're
Right.
not. They're just... That's a high shot to right field. Everyone's going back. Bedrosian makes the catch. That looked a little troubling up to Darren,
Dude.
but nonetheless, he rails it in for the third out. 3-0 Tarp Skunks goes. He had to the bottom of the first inning. Welcome back to George Taylor Field for the bottom of the first inning. The Tarp Skunks took an early lead 3-0 over the Ironbacks. Let's see if they can get things off on the right foot with a new member of the Ironbacks. Who've yet to see, Darren? Wes Thompson. Who threw you for a loop in last night's game, thinking it was pitcher Eli Thompson.
Yeah. Totally threw me off.
It's coming in 3:33 in the year. I'll bet it's in 2 games. But a new leadoff guy, as you said goodbye to a couple Ironbacks today. Matt Evans, who was our center fielder and leadoff guy, and all-star Ironback Alex Keene.
Yeah, we'll miss those guys. Watch Thompson in between pitches. Sometimes he does kind of the Sosa thing with kicking the dirt around. Yeah, it's very similar. Oh,
it's quickly behind the count here. 0-2.
Bracken pitches for Seton Hill University. It's got a 14.4 ERA so far. The ship is 5 innings, so takes that for what it's worth. Another little curveball.
Fouls it off just to stay alive there. Yeah, we didn't really introduce Jack Bracken, but great name.
Jack Bracken. That's a great cop name for a show. Like,
it is, exactly.
You don't mess with Jack Bracken. You haven't noted the helmet.
I haven't noted the helmet, you're right.
White stripes is a new thing.
It's the only different helmet I think the Ironbacks have here.
Yeah.
White, blue stripes.
Brought his own
shot up to
helmet to the party.
Marshall's going to scoop it in. Makes the toss to Smith for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Number 5, Carter Shin.
Another award. It's the Have Bat Will Travel Award. If you needed one guy to go up when you most needed a hit, I think I would take Carter Shin.
Carter Shin. He's batted .366 on the year, and we've seen him all season just hit line drives all over the field.
The competition's fierce, though, man, because you've got Marcus Butts,
right,
Alex Keene, Connor Gatens are the other guys for me that are right there. And I think even depending on a situation, you might, if you needed a home run, for example,
sure,
you might go with one of those other guys.
Except for Alex Keene, who never hit a home run, right? Like,
but you know he's got it in him. Yeah, yep, for sure.
But I think Sheen had always coming up there and had that big base hit when you needed it. You know? Kept the innings alive.
Line drives. It's just all he does.
It's the first player of the week in Ironbacks history of Carter Shin a few weeks back.
That just missed.
2-1 the count here.
Merritt Organist trying to get something started.
Really great if the Organist can drum up a breeze for us up here.
Yes.
Super. Foul back, strike 2. Those flags are just basically dead now. I think they're dying in the summer heat as well.
It's awful. Bracken 6'5", freshman.
It's in the dirt, ball 3, full count.
It does like that curveball. He had it working in the first at bat versus Thompson. Just misses.
It's going to be a walk for Shin. Ironbacks get their first base runner of the day. It's going to bring up Andrew Bishop playing second base today. Hit .277. We always like Bishop at second base.
We do.
Andrew Bishop.
Andrew Bishop's a lot of fun.
He is.
Stealing bases, plays really good defense wherever they put him. We saw him signing some baseballs for some lucky fans in the front row today.
That's right.
Seems very amiable.
Shin with a nice lead off of first there. Just in inside ball 1.
Shin with 9 stolen bases in 11 attempts this season.
He'll be known to run if he gets his opportunity.
He's got a pretty quick kind of almost slide step to home plate.
Yep.
Jack Bracken.
Detective
Jack Bracken. Seems like a no-nonsense type of cop, Jack
It is,
Brackett.
yeah. Yeah,
He
maybe
gets
him
to the
and-
bottom of
Him
things.
and Blake Rutherford could be
Yeah,
a team,
PI.
a team
Yeah, they
PI.
Kind of the adversarial relationship,
That's
but
right.
buddies at the end of the day.
Yeah, the good cop, bad cop
Jack
kind of thing
Brackett
going
would
on.
get frustrated with, Max Rutherford PI, showing up and looking for some information. I don't got time for you, Max Rutherford PI.
That's right. I apologize. I called Max Blake a moment ago, but 3-0 count. Inside. That's back-to-back walks now issued by Bracken.
Here comes Marcus Butts,
Marcus Butts.
who we were
another-
just chatting about.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 50.
Got another award here,
Marcus
actually.
Butts.
That's right. Well, yeah, another member of that group you mentioned that we want up here. 2 guys on.
Here's the
One out.
next award is City Outside Southern Ontario that positively contributed to this season for the Ironbacks the most. And that award goes to the home of Lewis and Clark Riverboat Cruise, the Kirkwood Mall, and a Super Slide amusement park, Bismarck, North Dakota.
Bismarck, North Dakota.
Marcus Butts, Eli Thompson, they narrowly edge out Home of Dad's Ice Cream, Lake Lisgar Water Park, Ryan Bennett, Men's and Ladies Clothing, and finally Paul's Shoes, Tillsonburg, Ontario, with Connor Gatens and Matt Evans,
Wow.
and the Stompin' Tom theme song, which
That's right.
could have swayed it almost. It was close.
I'm surprised I didn't tip your scales by the time you talked about Stompin' Tom.
When we got some people on this team that are from here that actually play in Bismarck, so that was
Right.
kind of the deciding factor.
1-1 the count here to Butts. Extra hitter today. Good to see him back in the lineup as well.
Oh, that's a
It's
shame.
a little shallow fly ball to the pitcher. Makes the out. 2 outs here. And that last member of that group you mentioned, Connor Gatens, coming up. Need the
Now
big hit.
batting the catcher, number 11, Connor Gates.
Connor Gates is kind of a sleeper because he's missed a lot of the games having different things going on
Yep.
in his life, more than understandable. But the team missed him. Having him in the lineup really alters things.
Yeah, he's a real big power option here for the Ironbacks, right in the middle of their order. He's hitting 318 on the year. It's a great opportunity here with 2 men on. Get the Ironbacks on the board. Takes the first pitch, low and away for ball 1.
I don't know if the organist is going to be able to maintain this pace of organ playing for a full 9-inning game.
It's a chopper to third base. It'll be a 4 set at third. Down go the Ironbacks in the bottom of the first. Still 3-0 Tarp Skunks. You headed to the second. back to George Taylor Field for the top of the second inning. Got a 3-0 Tarp Skunks lead over the Niagara Ironbacks. Eric Weeks coming to the plate for Jamestown. He's a member of that, maybe the crew that we don't want to come back here to George Taylor Field.
Right. Unwelcome guests.
Unwelcome guests, because we saw him smack a no-doubter to left field for a grand slam at the top of the ninth inning.
Full count, bases loaded. Right? Was it not full count, bases loaded? Well, he was one strike away. Either way, there was 2 strikes. There's 2 out. And we're just about out of that inning. Buddy's hat flying off after every pitch.
That's right.
And then he crushed one. And just broke our hearts.
It did, because that was a second game playing Jamestown in consecutive games there that ended in almost in similar fashion.
Yeah,
that was a home run in the top of the ninth inning. We had him on the ropes. We just couldn't get the knockout punch.
Ben Zaire was on the mound for the Ironbacks.
There's a shot there over the glove of Medora at third base. That's going to be a base hit. He's aggressively now rounded second, but Briggs is going to get it in there quickly and just keep him for a single.
I feel like Medora even jumped a little early. Kemp doesn't have his good curveball today.
No, he
doesn't have his good fastball either, but the curveball is just, they're really sitting on it. He really sat on that one at any rate.
It's going to bring up DH Don Costello today. Bat 306. No out. Runner on first. There goes Weeks, but he fouls off the first pitch.
Wow. They are really aggressive today. And it almost feels like the Ironbacks are a little sluggish.
It's possible.
Comparison.
That heartbreaker last night. Long bus trip back home.
It could be, because Medora almost jumped early on that ball. I saw the ball hubble was a little bit lax on.
Ball gets away from Gatens, and that's going to advance Weeks to second base. One-on-one the count here now to Costello.
I'm trying to think of the way the playoffs work. For those of you that don't know, it's first versus fourth, second versus third. It's a 1-game thing, and then when they cross over with the other division, that's when it goes best 2 out of 3. So the incentive, I guess, for Jamestown is you're going to be playing Auburn,
right,
as opposed to Niagara Falls. And I guess,
but they're only a half game back of Batavia, right? So things could change.
That's what I mean. If Jamestown, the incentive to get in the first place is you'd be playing the 4th place team Auburn, as opposed to Niagara Falls, who look like they're pretty much on pace to be 3rd.
We'll see them tomorrow in the season wrap-up game. 2-2 to count here to Costello. Strike.
Got him.
Call. Gets him on the outside corner, swinging. 1 down.
Fastball down and away. Costello chasing a little bit, helping out.
Center fielder Nico Frizzell coming, number 10 hitter today for the Tarp Skunks. He's coming in hitting 143 on the year. Just come in with a runner in scoring position here to kind of add to the lead. It's just outside the ball 1.
Frizzell out of Mercyhurst University from Willoughby, Ohio. Man, Camp really struggling to find it. And by that I mean almost everything. He's just not finding his delivery. It feels like. Yeah.
It's 3-0 now. Frizzell, and this is the kind of the slippery slope he's going to find himself in as you go right back to the top of the order and get into some of those dangerous Tarp Skunk hitters.
Yeah, it's tough because we forget that Kemp didn't start pitching until kind of later, relatively speaking. And while you can have a lot of great things, sometimes not getting the reps that other guys have by this age means you're a little bit not quite as sharp, and it's like handling being distracted by runners, for example, because you just haven't seen it a ton, you know. And then being able to find your form when you lose it a little bit.
Yep. And maybe some exhaustion comes in, right? It's been a long season, playing these extra couple months of baseball as well. Tack it on there. We get back to the top of the order. That ball skips away from the catcher. That's going to advance the runners second and third respectively. Now both runners in scoring position with one out. The dangerous Brady McGuire, who led off the game. First pitch with a double. Came around to score. Stole third base.
There you go.
There. Strike one, even things out, 1-1. It's down low, ball 2.
Oh boy. McGuire also plays at Seton Hill University from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Ball gets away from the catcher again, but the runners are going to hold.
That pitch was close too, but you lose those ones when the catcher can't squeeze it.
That's it. That's it. Now it's 3-1 count here. Get the green light, you think, Darren?
Yeah. Why not? They've been aggressive in every facet.
Takes ball 4. It's going to load the bases for Jamestown here in the second.
Feels like it's time for story time with Richard Griffin.
That's Jack Kemp's third walk. Here comes the pitching coach. Out to kind of talk things over. He's got Nolan Smith coming up, who walked back in the first inning, but he himself sports a .318 average. So one swing of the bat, this game could start slowly getting away from Niagara quickly.
Let's see.
Two separate battles going on out there.
Give it another award while we're waiting here. Musical artist most disappointed at the end of the Ironback season. It's going to be a tie between Shaggy and House of Pain, who have been on heavy rotation here at George Taylor Field, and the royalty money is really going to diminish a little bit as this Ironback season comes to an end.
Well, I think Shaggy's never got to worry about any royalty commission there. He's played all over the world. Everyone loves a little Shaggy, except for you, Darren. I think you might be the only one.
You think that there's actually like some countries out there really welcoming Shaggy?
There's some real Shaggy fans out there. You just got to find them, uncover every rock and stone unturned there and to find them.
See, I was thinking maybe House of Pain and Shaggy could get together.
Wow, would that be a collaboration?
Maybe have a song called Somebody Was Jumping Around, but it wasn't me.
Oh, my gosh. That's ball 1, then Nolan Smith. That would be one collaboration I might pay to see, actually, would be Shaggy and House of Pain.
Yeah.
Outside ball 2.
Boy.
It's that conversation on the mound. Still trying to figure things out here. Kemp's still having a hard time hitting the spots. Smith fouls that one way back through the trees off the school. Strike 1.
Got the corners in here. I just don't get it. Like, what are you doing? Why not try for a double play and stay back? Because you really, like, when you got a pitcher struggling like this, I feel like I've said this many times, you just want the outs.
Yeah,
Take the outs.
To stop the bleeding a little bit, right?
Yeah.
3-1 count here. Bases loaded. Top of the second, 1 out. 3-0 Jamestown. That's going to be ball 4. Smith held for a second, waiting for a late call by the ump, but is in fact ball 4. That's going to bring in another run
Oh,
for
this
Jamestown
is-
as Eric Weeks crosses the plate. 4-0 Tarp Skunks. With that, I've broken my pencil.
Symbolism. I am worried about where this game is going right now.
And the positive news is, Darren, we celebrated with some donuts today.
Yeah, we had our donuts.
Beechwood donuts.
Some people here having their first ever Beechwood donut. We got positive reviews from Zach. And did Duncan tell us what he
They
liked?
did? I don't know, actually. That's a high shot foul, but let's go get that a play. Jacob Haynes, who singled back in the first inning.
Man, baseball's hitting aluminum.
It's loud.
This is a tough sound. It's an unlovely sound.
I think we converted Zach, actually. He said he wasn't much of a sweets or donut fan. And he definitely was talking it up a little bit afterwards. Oh, that one hits Haynes on the hands. Let's go to bring in another run for Jamestown here. 5-0. As Frizzell comes home. The hits just keep on coming for Agden. Now bases loaded still. 1 out, and now Justin Bremner's coming to the plate. And then he takes a first pitch way out to left field. God, that is going to be a grand slam for Justin Bremner. It's going to be 9-0 Jamestown here in the second inning. You know, I maybe felt that might have been coming there. I think the way that Kemp's kind of having a hard time hitting the zones. I think the Tarp Skunks are kind of sitting on fastballs anywhere close to the plate.
Yeah.
Bremner takes a first pitch fastball right out to left field. Briggs just watched it sail because it was gone in a hurry.
The extra hitter, number 19, Nathan Borchardt.
That's going to bring Nathan Borchardt up. Doubled back in the first inning. He takes a first pitch to the left side. That's going to get over the Jamestown bullpen. Foul for strike 1. That's an in-the-hands chopper to Bedrosian, who flips to Kemp for the out. And the second out of the inning. It's going to bring Blake Herman. Grounded out to second his first at-bat. I think we need to liven Darren up with some Shaggy.
Yeah.
That would get
It's a
Darren in
bit
the
of a
mood right
bummer
now.
of a start here. But I think we could just be honest about
Yeah,
it. It's been an
definitely took
ugly
the wind
start.
that doesn't exist out of our sails today.
Yeah, right. I was going to say if there's any air in this room, it would have been sucked out. But
Herman takes the first pitch for a ball.
yeah, it's one thing for it to be stinking hot. It's another thing for it to be stinking hot and 9-0 in the top of the second.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
doesn't
mean?
make sitting in a sweatbox any easier, that's for sure. However, the right field grass seems to be no worse for wear. Everything's dying around its surroundings except for that one square patch of grass.
The magic patch of grass.
Just, whew. It's a big cut there for strike 1 to Herman. 2-1 the count.
This is a point if you're playing a video game, you would restart the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't go the way I started. Let's try that first.
Yeah, let's
inning
try that again.
Upstairs, 3-1.
I think with real life, you don't get to do that. So good for Jack Kemp for fighting out there.
Ooh, way upstairs. Ball 4. That's going to be another walk issued by Kemp.
Yeah.
That's his 5th walk of the game now. That's been the trouble Kemp's been facing today. Is just
Shortstop, number 28.
I think everything just kind of compounded. Right, you come in, your stuff isn't the best. Your fastball's a little flat. You can't find it with your curveball. They're rocking everything that is in the strike zone.
yep.
And then you start just losing it even more.
That's right. First pitch
You know,
outside.
we've all had those days where one bad thing happens. You spill your coffee on the way out the door.
Oh yeah.
And then every single thing seems to
Yeah, you're stuck
follow off of that.
Stuck in traffic. The bridge is closed.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
bridge is up. Or tunnels closed.
Tunnels closed. Yeah, that's a thorough self bad day.
That's-
Yeah, for those of us.
That's just your typical Tuesday.
It's a very
actually, was it?
signature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just your classic Tuesday, I think. They're 2-0 right now to shortstop Brady Marshall.
Here's a story. Two guys named Brady.
Flew out to first base to end the first inning. He takes a shot to Medora at third, flips to second for the out, and that's going to do it for Jamestown in the second. But the damage has been done. 6 runs been on the board with a grand slam by Justin Bremner, and it's 9-0 as you head to the bottom of the inning. Welcome back to George Taylor Field for the bottom of the second inning. Darren, that last half maybe didn't go the way we wanted to go, or anybody wanted to go for that
No.
matter.
No.
6
No.
runs put on the board by Jamestown. 9-0 they lead. It's going to be a big hole that Ironbacks got to climb out of here. Still lots of baseball left. We've seen lots of things happen over the course of this season, but a 9 spot might be a little tough.
Well, we still have lots of awards to hand out, end of season awards.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
lots
want
of
to
fun
hear
still
my
left.
next one?
Absolutely.
Press box member who should be most fearful of being stalked in the future by another press box member award goes to Brian Papineau, because now that Jesse Seguin knows about Brian's past work with the Toronto Maple Leafs, Jesse's going to be looking to have a pajama party, and yeah.
I have extended an olive branch out.
Coco, tell me again about Nick Borcheski tipping that shot from Bob Rouse.
Yeah, you know, the best part of me finding out that he, in fact, is Brian Papineau is I ran home that night and told my wife all about it. And she says, when did he play? I'm like, oh, he didn't play. He was just the equipment manager. And she's like, why are you telling me this at 10:30 at night?
Danette is a champion.
Yes.
A champion
she
amongst
puts up
women.
with a lot of my Maple Leafs obsession.
Yes.
Still sticks around. She's actually getting some post-traumatic stress disorder because the calendar's turning in September, which means hockey season is almost upon us.
All right, right. I mean, endless seminars. Get the chalkboard out, drawing up plays. So, Danette, what they should have done on this penalty kill was the forward at the top by the blue line should actually cave into the slot.
Yes. She's
You know,
maybe
just
buy a
rotate-
second television and watch it in the basement,
rotate.
actually.
Yeah.
Keep my screaming to a minimum. That's going to be a leadoff walk to Chase Hubble. I have extended an olive branch out to Braun, though, with a Beechwood donut. I don't think he's accepted it yet, though.
Yes, now, he knows. He,
He
knows
knows
what happens.
something's going on
He
in
takes
there.
one donut
Yeah.
and then it's over.
That's right.
Number 7, Devin Bador.
They'll be like, "Show me the Peter Zezel face-off move." Remember, I gave you a donut. Lead off runner on. It's early still.
It is early. This is all you need, right? Devin Medor coming up third base, 183 on the year. He takes a first pitch strike. You know, we actually have seen this almost exact thing happen against Jamestown the other way, where the Ironbacks had an early 9-0 lead that was chipped away at it. There you go.
Oh,
Throws it away. Let's go
mercy.
advance. Hubble to third, and Medor makes his way down to second. See there, it's what you need there. Just a little bit of infield luck, you know.
That's what it was. That was the old Merritt infield.
Rearing its ugly head on there.
And that last little hop on Brady McGuire was not friendly.
Number 30, Grayson Briggs.
And now you got a couple runners in scoring position.
That's right, Grayson Briggs.
As an error, sure. Jesse, you think it was an error?
I think it was an error. Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty slow.
He bobbled it, then he threw it away.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't the initial bobble, it was the throwaway. It was definitely the error.
Right. It would have been interesting on that when he finally threw it. If it was on the mark, it would have been interesting. But he had a chance.
0-1 count to Briggs. Ooh, you seen him kind of getting a little heating up at the plate.
Yeah, for sure.
Increase that average to 237. Swing to that one, though.
When he hasn't been going well, that front shoulder flying out. And that's kind of what happened on that second pitch. So we'll see if he can hang in there a little bit better.
Once down low, ball one. Runners will hold, though. It just stays right in front of the catcher. That's upstairs.
Just a little high.
Nice pitch. That's going to even things out. 2-2. Got Kakeru Tsukamoto on deck.
Oh,
Foul back to the.
putting up a fight here. He hung in better there.
That Meriden flag just doesn't want to blow with the rest of them, it looks like. Yeah, just sitting tough, staying low.
Yeah, it's feeling listless today.
Inside, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Briggs battled back as Darren sent back from down 0-2.
Good for him.
First little bit of adversity here for Detective Jack Brackett. Inside ball 4. The Ironbacks have loaded the bases themselves.
Yeah. The adversity meter swings even farther to the right.
Now batting.
Not sure what is the bad way for an adversity meter to swing, but here we go.
Tsukamoto drawing in the dirt like he does his at bats. Gets his signs from third base coach Richard Griffin.
Most elaborate sand drawings award definitely goes to Kakeru Tsukamoto.
I'm sure he's had a few awards mulled up.
He does. Yes. I think, let's see.
How about the most interesting warm-up routine goes to Kakeru Tsukamoto?
Yeah. I think the 2 Ironbacks best suited to star in a story of 2 good buddies driving across America, learning life lessons and stuff. Kakeru Tsukamoto and Richard Griffin.
Oh, that would be an interesting ride across country.
Yeah, because I mean, anytime you've seen the 2 of them look at each other with from the batting box or the little chats they have, it runs deep.
Takes the pitch there for a strike. 1-1 the count to Tsukamoto. Moto is just known by his teammates.
Third baseman playing back there. There we go.
Tsukamoto sends one to right field to the bright green patch. That's going to score the first run for the Ironbacks. Ball skips away as it's thrown in, but everyone stays at their bases. 9-1 here. Tsukamoto gets the base hit.
Nice job.
Now batting the first baseman, number 19, Bryce Bedrosian.
Just like his car driving buddy drew it up there, Richard Griffin, perhaps.
Exactly.
When they go cross country, they can relive all the great tales they told to each other.
Trojan with a big opportunity here. I mean,
My question would be, who would be driving, Tsukamoto or Richard Griffin?
I feel like Griffin would be driving.
Would you?
Yeah.
Not just giving the signs and where to go?
Do you notice? I was watching that game from last night, and did you notice Griffin's got a water bottle in his back pocket?
He does, eh?
So when he's not stealing baseballs
He's
to
shoving
bring
it with
back to his
baseball.
garage
Yeah,
and
okay,
for his
yeah.
big collection, he's got a water bottle back there.
Hopefully it's ice cold today because it's about 40 degrees out there.
It
Where he's
is.
standing on
It's
the
hot,
third
man.
base. He seems no worse for wear, though. He's done this before. He's a veteran.
Yes, he also won. Richard Griffin won the most errors by a third base coach.
I was going to say
award.
most baseballs stolen, but I guess most errors by the third base coach. It's a tough award to win, though. Bedrosian fouls one off. 1-2 the count. Bedrosian hit 138, playing first base today for the Ironbacks. And shifted Bishop over the second. Strike three at the corner. Bedrosian didn't like it. The umpire rung him up, though, and that's going to be the first out. First strikeout of the day.
I was gonna
for
say,
Bracken.
if you really want some contact,
Number 51, Wes
yeah.
Thompson.
Anything at that point, right? Especially with the bases loaded, if anything kind of hit the shallow field, could potentially score another run. You just want to keep chipping away at the score while you can.
we've seen different times where Bedrosian appeared to be dialing in a little bit better, but 39 Ks and 80 at bats coming in, and that's kind of been the
Yeah.
challenge there, is get bat on the ball. It's a good pitch.
Ball one to Wes Thompson, right fielder. He rounded out the short to lead things off here in the bottom of the first.
Oh man, that was even more outside of the last pitch that he called a ball.
That's right. It's going to be 1-1, though. It's a strike to Thompson. That's gets away from the catcher, but everyone's going to hold Mador. Stays at third base.
I want to see if Thompson went around there, and they said he didn't.
2-1 the count to Thompson. Bracken sets.
Oh,
High fly ball over the press box here. It's going to even things out. 2-2. The loud bang beside us indicates it didn't go as far as I thought. And the cheering tells us that some lucky fan retrieved that baseball.
he must have got it on the ricochet. Good for him.
Mal checking him out to see who he is, see who has to run down in between innings. 2-2. Wes Thompson. That's on the outside corner. That was probably the most non-aggressive strike call I've seen the umpire make at this league. For strike three, 2 down. But Darren, as we alluded to back in the top bottom of the first inning, you need a big hit.
Number 5,
Maybe this is the guy you want up right now. Bases loaded. Carter Shin coming up. He walked back in the first. Just keep this inning alive through. You got Shin, Bishop, Butts, Gate, and some real opportunity here to try to cash in some of those runs.
Yeah, it's tough watching two guys go down with the bat on the shoulder.
Right.
I know the pitches were iffy-ish, but
That's back-to-back Ks for Bracken now. Tries to get out of this bases loaded jam. Shin breaks his bat and fouls that one off. He's going to walk back to the dugout now. Shapes up a new bat.
I feel like Bracken's a bigger dude, but I don't feel like he's coming in all that hot.
No, it doesn't look like he's got a lot of heat there. I've been trying to read the radar gun in front of me, but
it's a long ways away
I say it's
in front
not
of
that
us.
great. Shit's got his new bat. He makes his way back to the batter's box. Looks like we're almost set and ready to go. 0-1 the count. Got Tsukamoto on first. Briggs on second. Door on third. There's a shot to left. Going back to left fielder. He trips and falls.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's going to be over the fence for a ground rule double. Wow, that ball really turned and Eric Weeks around, and he kind of played it in thinking it was shallow. Then started running back, kind of make up for a little ground he lost. Tripped over his own foot, and the ball bounced over the fence for a ground rule double. That's going to score 2 more runs for the Ironbacks.
At some point in the future, Eric Weeks is going to hear about that from his
I think
teammates.
there's going to be a long bus ride home.
There's going to be some impersonations of that particular play.
It may just be when they get back to the dugout for the top of the third.
And he's probably not going to enjoy it. It is tough. You can see him. I think he caught his spike there at the end of it. I think that went way further than he thought it was going to go. And that was a charge put into it by Carter Shin.
That ball definitely carried. I think he really misread that one a little bit.
Catchable ball, but
9-3 now. Shin at second. Kakaru sits at third base. Andrew Bishop up. He sends a first pitch foul back to the school. Strike one. You know, the one thing Eric Weeks can really redeem himself is he's leading things off here for the top of the third. So,
yeah, they still got a lot of breathing room here. Though, you know, Bishop hits a single and suddenly
Darren's back in the ball game. He's feeling pretty good now.
Yeah.
There's a shot down, just foul. Quickly down 0-2.
Oh.
Inside, ball skips away from the catcher. Kakaru comes in to score. It's 9-4 for the Ironbacks. Shin moving down the third base. Hey, Darren, what do you say?
Yeah.
9-4, now down by 5 with tons of baseball left.
Yeah, we're in the second inning.
I mean, it extends the game here. It doesn't help us get home for dinner time, but it does
give
these fans something to cheer for.
Well, it's dinner time right now.
Well, for some people, maybe.
Okay. Well, what time is your dinner time?
Not at 5:01.
What time is it then?
5:30,
7?
maybe 6.
Okay. Oh, that's a shame.
That's a strikeout there. Bracken's third strikeout of the inning. But the Ironbacks are on the board, and it's 9-4 as we head to the top of the third. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. Top of the third inning on our way. The Ironbacks chipped away at the lead a little bit. Put 4 runs on the board. Had the bases loaded multiple times there. But they're back into the game, Darren.
They are. It's 9-4. A little ray of hope in a game that had been pretty gloomy. I was feeling pretty gloomy.
It was. You were down and out. Almost you had the knockout punch. You had you on the rope, but you're back.
I was.
You got some energy in you, even though that donut should have given you a sugar high, but...
don't call this a comeback.
That's
I've been
right.
here for years. Just like Muhammad Ali, don't call me Cassius.
Whoa. Here we go. We got Eric Weeks, who made that interesting play out in left field.
That's a tough play for Eric Weeks.
He's leading things off here for the Tarp Skunks. The first pitch by Jet kept sails over his head for ball 1. You know, we were a little concerned about Kemp actually doing the warm-up pitches. Looks like he may have aggravated something, but Manager Griffin came out there and checked on him. Told him to get back to the dugout. I'm okay.
Yeah, he was grabbing at the back of his left knee after one of his warm-up pitches. It's like it came down a little bit awkwardly.
Yep.
And that's the problem with spikes. Speaking of spikes, kind of what happened to Eric Weeks.
Right.
Got twisted around, realized he misjudged it and everything. Just we were talking about your day starting off bad and continue to go. That was that fly ball for Eric Weeks.
Chops that one to Medor at third. He sails it over to Bedrosian for the out.
Nice play.
One out here. Dom Costello coming up for the Tarp Skunks. He struck out. Jack Kemp's only strikeout of the day so far. Back in the second inning. That big 6-run second inning by Jamestown.
Well, it must feel good for Kemp to get a quick out here at the start of an inning. Because those first 2 innings were arduous.
That's it. If you just settle down, think here, and kind of maybe keep them at bay for a couple of additional innings, right? Let the Niagara kind of start chipping away, inning by inning. That's a first shot over the head, leaping head of Kakeru Tsukamoto all the way back to the fence. Costello going for 2. He's going to stop there, the stand-up double. It's going to bring center fielder Nico Frizzell to the plate. He walked in the second inning. That shot by Costello really just found a hole and rolled.
That was a nice shot. Give him credit.
Pitch outside, ball 1. That's a rocket to center. Hubble's going back. He's not going to get this one. That's going to hit the rolling sign back in center field. Costello rounds third. He comes in to score 10-4 Tarp Skunks with back-to-back doubles here in the third.
Back to somebody up in the pen there.
Talk to the top of the order now, too, with Brady McGuire, who's doubled, stole a base, scored a run, 2 runs, walked back in the second. That's a shot up the second, and Bishop's got it. He tosses over to Bedrosian for the out. 2 outs here. Frizzell moves his way to third base. Nolan Smith, who's walked twice today.
Crazy, it's the 3rd time through the order.
It is.
The 3rd inning.
The 3rd inning.
Yeah. And
it's a strike at the corner.
Nothing cheap about those runs either. I mean, well, there was a lot of walks in there.
There's several walks in there for sure.
That just pretty solid licks.
There's been some hard hit balls, a grand slam, of course.
Yep.
Several doubles today as well. Just finds the gaps, and they're on their horse. They're turning singles into doubles. There's a pitch in the hands. Bedrosian's going to get it. Flip to Kemp for the out. Down go the Tarp Skunks in the 3rd. They get 1 though, and it's 10-4 as he heads to the bottom of the inning. Welcome back to George Taylor Field here. Bottom of the third inning on our way. It's 10-4 Tarp Skunks as they got one in the third inning. Kemp's been having a tough go. His day may be done here for the Ironbacks. We'll get some information for you in a second. We've got Marcus Butts leading things off for Niagara here in the third. Flied out to first base back in the first inning.
You know, I got to say, as much as this game is, you know, at times seemed like a bit of a bummer, this has been a fun team to watch this year.
It has. It really has. Especially lately, right? Like some of these leads you kind of don't feel concerned about because they just battle their way back and keep themselves in the games.
Being down 9 runs to Jamestown,
right?
That I worry about a little
Well,
bit.
for sure.
Jamestown's pretty good.
No doubt. No doubt.
But I hear what you're saying. They've never stopped fighting. They're doing it right now.
That's it. I think early in the season you see some of these scores get out of reach relatively quickly and often, right? So fouls that ball away 1-2. But now, like I said, they've been in a lot more games, a lot more competitive. And they're putting up runs on the boards, which I think they've finally been able to figure out how to catch some of these runners on base over the course of the season. That's a shot by Butts, just foul.
Nice job on a tough pitch. But he's been in the dugout. He's been watching. He knows that pitch has been called a strike many times.
Yep.
A few guys sat down by them. See him. You got to protect the plate. Nice job there. Almost got himself extra bases.
So pitch outside. Even things out 2-2.
Butts has been maybe, we're giving awards like best guy with 2 strikes on him.
Yeah.
He's been one of the better guys. Absolutely. I think his home run was.
That's way outside. Full count now to Marcus Butts.
You're seeing Jack Bracken try to dial it up there a little bit more.
Yep.
Sometimes I find with like bigger guys, it could take them an inning or two to really get the good heater happening.
Fouls that one off to the hot dog carts. Heads up down there.
It's a good battle.
It is. He's down early in the count. He's battled his way back to run it full. Found a couple tough pitches off. There's another one there.
2 good pitches right in on the hands, and Butts stays alive.
Our local private detective, Max Rutherford's going out to the bullpen now, too.
Well, they got everybody out there.
That's upstairs. A leadoff walk for Marcus Butts.
Nice job. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys who are fun to watch. I've enjoyed watching Marcus Butts at the plate.
Yeah.
He's a pro up there. And he's never really out of it.
Right.
You see a lot of guys when they get 2 strikes on them almost give up to a certain degree and really start chasing and flailing up there. And he's
one of those guys
totally
like
calm.
Tyler Vivacqua who seem to do the most damage going down 0-2.
Yeah.
It's like you put yourself in a hole, it just makes you kind of approach the at-bat a little bit differently, right? Ball skips in the dirt there. Butts is going to stay at first, ball 1 to Connor Gatens. Yeah, the fielder's choice back at the end of the first inning.
Great at bat to start off the inning with. Make the pitcher work, a little frustrated, just can't get you out. You throw a couple good pitches and a guy fouls it off.
There goes Butts. He's stealing second base. Toss in there. It's out. The ball was on a hop. I don't know about that one. The throw looked a little off.
It's 10-4. Why in the world?
Well, you're putting yourself in scoring position when you've got 1 out and you're down by 6 runs, Darren. It's still lots of baseball left. It's the last weekend of the year. You can't hold anything back now.
Okay.
You've done it all year. Why stop? Ball outside. We'll talk to Richard Griffin on that one if that was the sign.
Yeah.
He's been pretty active down there in the third baseline, so 3-0 count to Connor Gatens. That's going to be back-to-back walks issued by Jack Bracken, bringing up Chase Hubble, who himself walked in the second inning to lead things off. They're meeting on the mound now. Everyone's getting together here to talk it over.
Well,
Bringing in a new pitcher.
Changing pitchers.
We'll take a quick break and find out who's coming to the mound for the Tarp Skunks after this. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It is the bottom of the third inning for the Ironbacks. One man aboard. Connor Gatens with a walk at Chase Hubble up. New pitcher on the mound for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks is Brady Burdine. He's got an 8.38 ERA. Darren, what can you tell us about Burdine?
Goes to Gannon University. He's from Warren, Pennsylvania.
So
went to Warren Area High School, undeclared major. See, I've never understood what earning letters means. Like someday I'll figure that out. But he earned some letters.
Well, that's important.
In high school. Basketball.
That's
one
important.
in basketball, 2 in golf. I don't know, is it like a Sesame Street thing? Like you get
Today's secret letter
you
is
get the letter S. I don't know.
Letter S for golf. Yeah, I'm sure that's a shot by Hubble to right. Going back is Brenner. He's going to make the catch for the second out. Gatens retreats back to first base.
I remember taking a call from somebody. I can't remember. It was in for the cable company in the States.
Yep.
And the note was after the call. It's my favorite note ever. Customer wanted to know which channel Sesame Street was on, but I couldn't tell her how to get to Sesame Street. Oh, I loved it. It made me so happy. The little things, Mel. It's the little things.
It's going to bring Devin Medora up. So, Darren, I looked up the...
Imagine calling your cable company to ask what channel.
That is fantastic. It just pretty much put him up on a tee for you to knock it out of the park. So it says here that letters are actually most commonly refers to varsity letters, a word for athletic or other significant achievements. That's a grounder to second there for the out. Down go the Ironbacks in the third inning. It is 10-4 Tarp Skunks as we head to the top of the fourth. Welcome back to George Taylor Field, the top of the fourth inning coming on your way. We've had some confusion on who's coming into the mound for the Ironbacks here, but it is in fact Ben Zaire as you went through every possible elimination of numbers. Turns out Ben Zaire's on the mound, and he has a lack of hair, which threw Darren off, because before he had a whole lot more.
He did. I feel like he got a haircut.
I mean, it's 40 degrees. I'd probably get a haircut myself.
I think this will, I know you keep track of these things, this will keep the hat on his head a little more firmly. Nice
Maybe.
Curveball, because you remember.
You think actually more hair would keep it snug on your head?
Remember he gave up that home run to Eric Weeks, and his hat was popping off with every pitch.
I do remember that.
He was really amping up for those fastballs, too. So
Jacob Haynes up here for Jamestown. He's singled and was hit by a pitch in his 2 at-bats so far today.
I think Ben Zaire just attacking the zone here.
Quickly down 0-2. Strike 3 call. Ben Zaire comes out, strikes out Haynes to start things off here for the Ironbacks in the fourth.
Pitch is just popping.
That was allowed. I would like to get the radar gun on that one. It's going to bring up Justin Bremner, who put this game out of reach back in the second inning early. I mean, the Ironbacks are chipping away, but a grand slam home run to left field. Obviously, the green bats doing just as much damage as the pink and blue bats. His first pitch, though, he flies out to second baseman Andrew Bishop.
What is happening
quickly,
here?
The second out.
Happening so quickly.
It's going to bring up Nathan Borchardt. Extra hitter. He is 1 for 2 today. A double back in the second inning. Four doubles for the Tarp Skunks today. 7 hits, 4 doubles. Takes a first pitch strike.
Jamestown's bats were really quiet last night against Ethan Catney Forbes, who went 7 1/3, only gave up 7 hits, struck out 9.
Might have been
only
one of his
walked
best
3.
starts of the year there.
It was.
Ran things out for him.
Hey, look good. And against an amazing lineup.
Dangerous Tarp Skunks lineup for sure.
It'd be quite an achievement if Sarah got a 1-2-3 inning here. That pitch is wow. Wow, that was treated a little bit unfairly, I would suggest. But the umpire is saying just a little low.
1-1 the count now to Nathan Borchardt. It's,
Lost the handle on that one.
upstairs. 3-1 the count now.
Benzera attends the University of Mary.
Down low. Let's go to keep the inning alive here for Jamestown with a 2-out walk to Nathan Borchardt, bringing up the third baseman Blake Herman. 0 for 1 today with a walk back in the second.
They're also out of Kitchener, Ontario. So actually, would that qualify? Well, that's sort of Southern Ontario, so they couldn't be in the contest because him and Bishop, it's a pretty good combination from Kitchener, Ontario, representing. Oh, got squeezed on that pitch.
That's what you
The
get.
last couple batters.
1-1 now here to Herman. Borchardt taking a nice big lead off of first. Just outside, ball 2.
Also makes Jamestown tough is they really make you throw strikes. You haven't seen them chase out of zone very much
No.
today. Like, I can think of a handful of times. And they've, this is the 4th time through the order here in the 4th inning. Or 3rd time through the order, excuse me.
Big swing and a miss there by Herman. Strike 2. Evens things out.
Chase a little high cheese there.
We'll call out to our baseball podcast from a few years ago. Shot foul back. Stays alive. Fighting that one off. 2-2 to count. Stars 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning unscathed. Upstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Borchardt on first base. Comes the payoff pitch. Fouls that one off. Everything's going to reset. Borchardt was making his way to second. He's going to retreat back to first base.
It's kind of similar to the Butts at bat.
Another observation I'm making, Darren. What are you missing on the top of the fence?
What's that?
So another observation I've made. What's missing at the top of the fence? That's a high fly ball. Right fielder makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning.
The baseball's gone.
The baseball's gone.
It's
And
been
down
up there
go.
all season.
And the Tarp Skunks are gone in the 4th inning. 10-4 as we head to the bottom of the inning. welcome back to George Taylor Field. We get the bottom of the 4th inning on our way. We're just wrapping up with some in-game trivia. Some lucky fans may have made one. We're not sure the end result on that one.
Yeah, it went a
The
little
result
long.
of the game so far, though, it is 10-4 Tarp Skunks here. We got Grayson Briggs leading things off for the Ironbacks on a pretty effective half inning by Ben Zero. Came in relief.
Yeah, that was good. Put up a 0. Take that all day, every day, given how the first 3 innings went.
That's right. Briggs fouls the first pitch off for strike 1.
I do feel for Jack Kemp. We've seen him look really, really good, and he just didn't have stuff today.
Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, it's a tough way to end the season for Kemp because again, he's probably been one of their brighter stars shining on the pitching mound out of things this year.
I think Brady Burdine is like a good NASCAR name.
Yeah, that's a shot by Briggs into the gap in right center field. That's going to drop. Leadoff single for Briggs here in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1, Kakeru Tsukamoto.
It's going to bring up Kakeru Tsukamoto, who got the Ironbacks on the board back in the 2nd inning with a single with the bases loaded.
Nice little poke there from Grayson Briggs. Nice to see him kind of feeling it at the plate.
Yeah.
The last couple weeks here.
Definitely.
Like, we forget, it's such a small sample size, right? The third baseman moving in now. Kind of weird that after he hit a line drive single, now the third baseman, who was playing behind the bag, the first at bat, has moved up. So I feel like somebody mentioned to Herman, hey, watch out for the bunt.
Kakeru takes the first pitch strike at the knees.
I will say the last couple of weeks, Briggs seemed a little hobbled at times
Yeah,
on the bases.
You
So
mentioned that a little bit, actually. He's taking an aggressive lead off at first.
yes.
Big strike there. Second strike for Kakeru Tsukamoto, quickly down 0-2.
Herman will now move back and play even with the bag. Be nice if he could at least move Briggs over.
Fouled off by Tsukamoto.
Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, cheese puffs.
Darren's going to go on a food trance soon. He's got
I'm a
donuts
sucker for
and
cheese
puffs
puffs.
today. You know it's the end of season. Darren's
Yeah.
cheating here. And everything insane. He's got his hot dog. We'll see if he gets to eat it in time today.
It's been a veritable feast. Beechwood donuts, Cheetos puffs.
That's right. Fouled back by Tsukamoto.
Hot dog.
Last games of the weekend here. Darren can't hold anything back, right?
Yeah.
We'll be saying that all day, I think.
Live every day like it's your last.
That's right.
And what says that more than eating Cheetos?
Right. Wow. And you're wearing a white shirt. That could end up
Yeah.
deadly today.
I know. When
You're going to
put
go
it
home
on
and
today,
Caroline's going to go, what have you been doing?
I thought, who do I think I am with putting a white shirt on?
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of
Yeah,
awards,
mustard, stains, Cheetos, puffed, residue.
actually brings us to an award.
Oh,
Ironback who should never, for the rest of their life, ever wear white pants or a white shirt on a big date. Brock Granger.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Black clothing that repels dirt and liquids. That's the way for Brock to go. Actually, forget about dates just all the time,
You're right.
other than baseball.
You're right. Kakeru takes a mid-at-bat signing in the dirt, which I don't think I've seen before.
Did he? Oh, I've seen that. Oh, yeah. He's
He
at
stepped
0-2.
away.
I've seen that 0-2. He has
stepped
like a
away,
special
changed things up
0-2
there.
drawing that he does.
Is that part of the signage from third base coach there? Take a step away and sign
Yeah,
in the dirt.
that's it.
Write your name down there.
Maybe him and Richard Griffin got a game of hangman going on. You know what I mean? That's
Now he calls time.
you said you saw him out buying some.
Some
Paraphernalia.
stylish Ironbacks t-shirts,
Yeah.
you know? Anyone knows style, and obviously that's saying something about the Ironbacks t-shirts. Get them while you're hot because the style guru, Kakeru Tsukamoto, approves.
What was with the waves thing? Did you see that?
Yeah? Maybe it was a bug. I don't know.
Non-stop interesting. Kakeru Tsukamoto. Oh,
Swings and misses. Strike 3 called. First strikeout of the day for Brady Burdine. or Burdine. We're unsure of pronunciation.
Yeah, our apologies. So the in-game changes, we just go by the best. It was either Burdine or Burdine. What was Ein?
Yeah, maybe if anyone's listening, they can correct us and let us know.
Yeah, for sure. We want to pronounce people's names right. Seriously.
That's Bedrosian's fouled it off for strike one.
Petrosian struck out looking at his first at bat. Love to see him. That home run he hit there. Where did he hit that home run, Mel? Here behind us. It was Jamestown.
Wow.
Crushed it. Right at his knees.
Checks Briggs off at first. He comes in safely.
Be nice to see him get a hold of one here at home.
Yeah.
Give the home crowd something to cheer about.
We've already seen one home run today in the opposite team. Let's see if the Ironbacks can get one themselves.
Yeah,
Briggs.
Jamestown just does that.
Briggs heard your dirty jersey award given out, and I think he's trying to even things up there. Slide in the first a couple times. 1-1 the count to Bryce Bedrosian. There he goes now. Runner going. Foul off behind us here. Strike two.
Another award, Ironback owner most inclined to deeply lament a baseball going over the fence onto the Merritt train tracks. Mel Romano.
I was going to say, it
wins
had to
that
be
award.
Mal, right?
He's also the winner of the owner most likely to covertly have an underage workforce of minions scouring the train tracks for lost baseballs that are then paid 5 cents for every baseball retrieved.
That's a pretty tough award. That's
a
a
couple
lot.
a
That's a
couple
lot
awards
of.
for Mel Romano in there.
That's a lot of letters to put on an award right
Yeah,
there.
it is. It is.
Did you paper
it was
letter?
It was verbose.
You put paper letter too? Or
Well,
is
I
it
know
like
a guy. I know a
I
guy.
know a guy. Yeah. Okay. The old bowling trophy, just slapping a masking tape sticker over top or something. In the exchange there, ball got loose from the catcher. Briggs advanced to second base. 2-2 to count now to Bedrosian. It's upstairs, full count.
That was a
now.
nervy take after the last AB.
That's right. Nonetheless, it's full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Merritt Organist just really going
Laying
at
it
her.
down today. Fat
Petrosian staying alive.
fighting it off.
We worried about the Merritt Organist in the first inning when they were really going on. We thought,
Yeah.
how are they going to be able to sustain this for 9 innings?
That's right.
They're going to be exhausted. We're going to have it'll be like James Brown. We're going to have to put a cape over them, walk them off, and then they'll just Duncan will throw off the cape at the last second and come back to life for
The
another.
Cleveland drummer we had to protest was to keep going to end the 20 inning massacre we saw them play one time.
Oh,
That's another strikeout there. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 4th inning for Jamestown pitcher.
Some
Brady
people are
Burdine.
unsatisfied with that call.
That's the second strikeout of the day for Bedrosian.
The right fielder, number 51, Wes Thompson.
Back to the top of the order now for Wes Thompson.
I think of Wes Anderson whenever I hear his name.
Is it just because of Wes, or?
Yeah. I'm that simple. Well, Thompson and Anderson are similar
Yeah, I guess
type
you're
names.
right.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
You're right. Yeah. He's got a new movie out actually, Wes Anderson. I know you're a big Wes Anderson fan.
Huge fan.
It's the first pitch strike.
Good curveball. Good curveball. Yeah, you hate to see, after a promising start here with Briggs, this little liner out single. Oh, man, Thompson almost leaned into that curveball. Almost took that one in the
Noggin, yeah.
the noggin. Good old noggin.
We've seen enough of those in the last couple of weeks, I think, to
Yeah.
avoid one now.
Another little award. Worst camera work by someone named Jesse goes to
Can't be me,
Jesse
right?
Seguin.
Wow.
Yeah, you want it. You want it.
Oh.
You also got the worst camera work of anyone, period, in the press box.
Wow.
And that's only because I never ventured
Right,
into trying.
right.
it,
If
so-
anyone saw you
yes.
trying to zoom in the screen with your fingertips there,
Yeah, they would have seen that I would probably.
that they probably
worse.
wouldn't want
Yes,
either of us
yes,
anywhere
yes.
near the remote control. So we had fans pleading, just keep the camera straight. Actually,
Just
Don't-
don't touch it.
don't
Just
do
pull
any
it back.
camera work.
Stop touching the camera. Oh, that's strike 3.
That's going to end
Good
the
pitch.
inning for the Ironbacks. 1 left aboard. 10-4 Jamestown as we head to the 5th. Welcome back to George Taylor Field here, top of the 5th on our way. 10-4 Jamestown over Ironbacks. I just finished dressing my hot dog, yet to take a bite.
Wow.
Yup. That's how quickly that commercial break took. It was no time at all.
No, quick award here.
Now batting the short
Press box member most likely to ruefully say under their breath, "Damned amateurs." That award goes to Zach Sinha,
Wow.
who's had to tolerate our tomfoolery for 2 months. So
Yeah.
thanks, Zach.
I mean, shout out to Zach. It is his last game today.
Mhm.
So, for all you listening and fearfully watching for tomorrow's game, we won't know who'll be manning the cameras. It won't be Zach, unfortunately.
Oh,
That's a hit by pitch by Benzer. Hitting shortstop Brady Marshall is going to make his way down the first. So Zach's going to teach me everything, and I think the first thing he told me was just don't move the camera. It doesn't matter where the ball goes, how far away you are, just leave it be.
that's what we'll do tomorrow. We won't try to be fancy.
Yeah.
We're not fancy people, Jesse. You and
not
I.
at all.
We're simple men.
Not at all. I was just trying to be just like Zach, give the fans what they want.
That's it. That was the problem. We were trying to be something that we're
I
not.
know, Marshall's going. There he goes. Not in time. He's going to safely steal second base. Puts him in the scoring position. Eric Weeks up.
Eric Weeks with a
Weeks.
single grounded to third and had quite the excursion on a long fly ball to left field.
We've seen a lot of interesting things happen in left field this season, I think,
Yeah.
A lot of
We
twisting
have.
around.
Left field has been a trouble spot. But
Right?
you know what? Traditionally, and I have no idea about, but that's usually where people hide somebody in the outfield.
Isn't it Manny Ramirez, I think, always played left field.
Right, exactly. Oh my goodness. How in the world was that not a strike? But again, I should be more humble. I've been wrong before.
3-0 to count here to Weeks. Pitch in. That's a strike. 3-1 now to count.
Got some zip on the fastball today. I mean, he has last time we've seen him.
And as you mentioned, his hat has remained on his head this entire outing. Strike 2.
Oh.
Full count here to Weeks now.
Weeks was taking a cautious step towards going for a walk there. A little surprised, but we've seen that pitch called a strike often tonight.
Big strike 3. Works his way back. Down 3-0 to strike out Weeks.
Just dialed up the heater. I'm just going to give you all fastballs here, guy. Go ahead. Which is a courageous thing to do against a tough lineup.
That's right. That's right. Don Costello coming up for Jamestown. He doubled his last at-bat. Found some room between the left and center field and rolled all the way back to the warning track.
It's a pretty big gap out there in left center, right?
It is, yeah. Kakaru. Woo.
Everybody a little nervous about that throw over to second base. I understand.
I think Kakaru's even laughing himself as I came into him there.
Oh, boy.
Tighten inside for ball one.
Yeah, when Zara misses, he missed by a lot, but he's been way better this time than he has in the past. Mm. 2-0. Scrap in here.
Upstairs.
Ooh, just missing a little high, I guess.
3-0 to count. He's been in this position before. He battled his way back and struck out Weeks just a batter ago.
This pitch.
Strike one.
I'm kind of surprised at the gap they're giving him out there.
That is
what he did last time.
That is sizable, right? That's a shot in the hands of Petrosian, who flips to the pitcher for the out. 2 outs here. Marshall advances to third base. Nico Frizzell, the center fielder, Jamestown coming up. He also hit a double back in the third inning for an RBI. Scoring comes Don Costello. He's got an opportunity to score another run here for Jamestown with Marshall staying at third base. Pitch inside for ball one. Ooh, good cut there by Frizzell. 1-1 the count.
Wee bit behind on that. See if he catches up here. No.
Side ball two.
Noble effort by Gatens to pull that back to the outside corner, but it missed. Ooh.
Inside, 3-1 now to Nico Frizzell. Really nice to get him out here as they work back to the top of the order with Brady Marshall stand on deck. 1 for 2 today with a walk and a double. Stolen base runs, a couple runs scored. There it is. Walks. Runners at the corners now.
Sarah's throwing a lot of pitches here through 4 batters, excuse me.
They got the catcher Connor Gatens go out there to talk things over with Zar. See what they're going to do to Brady McGuire.
Now batting the second baseman, number 30, Brady McGuire.
McGuire's had quite the season too, right? 342, 4 doubles, 3 triples, a home run, 18 stolen bases.
There goes.
Speaking
the
of which,
runner. Holds the throw off there. Frizzell's going to slide into second base with a stolen base. Runners at second and third now. 2 outs. McGuire 0-1. High fly ball. Bishop's calling for it. He's under it. Makes the catch at the grass. Down go Jamestown in the 5th. 10-4 still as we head to the bottom of the inning. Welcome back to George Taylor Field for the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 10-4 Tarp Skunks. One thing that I've noticed that happened in between innings here is Darren, in fact, got the mustard stain on his white shirt. It took him not even a single bite to stain his shirt.
I know, really bad too.
Yeah, and what he's done here is not only has he tried to, he's obviously know much about laundry because you don't spread it, you blot it, and he's spreading it all over the shirt.
I tried to blot it, but it is so big.
He's got almost the entire napkin roll in use there. He's going to be down and out. Shin swings at the first pitch to second base. Guire over for the out. One down early.
Man, oh man.
I'm almost afraid now to eat my hot dog. I don't want to end up like Darren here.
I just took my eye off the hot dog for a second.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, took it for granted. Oh man,
that's all it
so
takes.
bad.
Brian beside you there can't even believe it. He's laughing
He's
at
so
you.
disappointed in me. I could tell. It's all right.
That's right. You just wait for 2 more innings when the cheesy poos are all spread over around the other arm over there.
Covered with mustard.
They're going to come home and Caroline's just going to go, what happened to you?
Exactly. No, she's not going to be that shocked.
I can't take you out anywhere.
It's not her first rodeo.
It's a strike there to Bishop. 1-1 the count. It's a rule of a baseball game, Darren. Never wear white. Way outside for ball 2.
Well, what's going on with your Rich Griffin? He's picking up baseball. Nice job.
It's a far run down by Griffin.
That was. He really, that's some range. That's some good third base coach range.
He's heard the cries from the press box out
yeah,
here.
I know. He's
shoddy
trying to make
defense.
up for it. It's too late. He already got the worst defense by a third base coach award.
Shot
right
by
at
Bishop
him.
to center. Right at him, though. Quick outs here. The bottom of the 5th. Wait till he sees you after the game, though. Your mustard stain.
Yeah.
Now batting, the extra hitter, number 15, Marcus Butts.
So Marcus Butts, 0 for 1. Walked to lead things off in the 3rd. And then had Darren's questionable stolen base of the day out there.
I've let it go. I've
I hope
moved
so.
on.
He's focused on other things now.
I am. Oh, yeah, exactly. The mustard stain. Who am I to criticize anybody?
That's
I've got
right.
mustard all over
He's
my
out
shirt.
there asking fans for a Tide to Go pen. That's what he's been doing now. Butts fouls that one off. 1-1. Off the gut there off the mound. Guire under it. Toss the first. 1, 2, 3. Go the Ironbacks in the 5th. Still 10-4 Jamestown at the head of the 6th.
George Taylor Field for the top of the 6th inning, 10-4 Jamestown with the lead.
Now batting the
First baseman Nolan Smith coming up. He's 0 for 1 today with 2 walks, though. A couple runs scored. It's the first pitch outside for ball 1. Upstairs, ball 2. Upstairs, ball 3. That was
Squeezed on that one. But when you're getting wild, you lose some pitches, I think, overall. There you go.
a strike there. 3-1 the count. This may be the 4th batter in the row. Zard fall behind 3-0 early.
Yeah, he's putting in some labor here.
It's outside. It's a leadoff walk to Nolan Smith. In the top of the 6th here, bringing up catcher Jacob Haynes. He's 1 for 2 today. Single, hit by a pitch, a strikeout. Got some more activity in the Ironbacks bullpen. I think your favorite private detective, Darren, is warming up.
There you go. Mr. Rutherford.
Big strike there by Haynes. Strike 1.
Oh,
It's upstairs.
that was
All 1. Fouls that one off. 1-2 the count.
I see. Haynes a little disappointed with himself there. He didn't do more with that pitch.
Upstairs. 2-2 the count. It's going to run the count full. Got Justin Bremner on deck. He's already crushed a grand slam back in the 2nd inning. There goes the runner. Shot down the Medora at third, who stops it, tosses over the first for the out. 1 away here. Got Smith stands at second base.
It's a good job by Medora to knock that down. That's a hot shot.
Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Justin Bremner.
As I mentioned, Bremner 1 for 3 today with that rocket to left. That was basically a no-doubter.
Yeah.
First pitch strike.
Go.
Big strike quickly ahead 0-2. Breeze picking up a little bit here as we get along later in the game.
So he does with the 0-2 count.
Shot the left.
Hanging.
Ball hops. Oh, on Briggs. That's going to allow Smith running home. Bremner stands on second with an RBI double. It's 11-4. Tarp Skunks now in the sixth. That ball took a funny help there on Briggs as he went to go corral it. Let's bring it up. Nathan Borchardt, 1 for 2 today with a walk and a double.
For Griffin taking the ball.
That's going to be it for Benzire. Pretty effective, but this last inning and a bit there is ball's been getting away from him a little bit there. Lost a little bit of that zip he had when he first came in. We'll take a quick break here and get you set up for who's coming on for the Ironbacks here after this. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. We're still in the top of the sixth inning here. The Tarp Skunks have got one here. 11-4 is the score. It's knocked Benzire out of the game and brought up new pitcher Max Rutherford. Darren, he's your favorite private investigator. Maybe the only one. He might not even be a real private investigator, but yet we call him that because of his fantastic mustache.
Yeah, the late 70s, early 80s stash. Yeah, hasn't pitched a ton for them, right? He's pitched 5 2/3, given up 9 runs, 12 walks, 4 Ks.
It's concerning here as we enter
it. It is. For a game that's seen a lot of walks, you're hoping Max is going to find the zone here.
That's right. Well, it's going to be in tough as he's facing Nathan Borchardt. 1 for 2, walk, double. Bremner stands on second base, 1 out. All set to go here. Runner's going. Bremner, ball gets away from him. First pitch by Rutherford, skips away from the catcher. Bremner safely in the third base. 90 feet away from scoring. Nathan Borsch back into the box. 1-0 the count. That's a shot. It's going out of play. 1-1 now. It's down low, ball 2. That's a strike at the corner.
Generous strike there.
It was an interesting call. Maybe he's just paying it forward there for all the non-calls he's made throughout the game. There, just to watch out for your shirt, you got a little bit of mustard on your index finger there. You may want to wipe off.
Where?
Right there.
Oh. Infield in.
3-2 count. 1 out. 11-4 Jamestown over Niagara here in the 6th. Shot to second base. Bishop goes home. Out at home. It's a heads-up play by Andrew Bishop to get the runner coming home. 2 outs. Fielder's choice as Borch stands on first base.
Nice play.
That was a nice play. He's going to bring up Blake Herman now. He is 0 for 2 with a walk himself. Outside, ball 1. Guessing that's the band playing at all, as I hear in the distance.
Yeah.
Do I recall what the band was called? Talk Machine? Oh, checks the runner at first, but the ball skips away from Bedrosian. It's going all the way to the bullpen. Borsch round in second, round gets in the third. On the air by Rutherford. Borsch standing 90 feet away at third base. Herman's up in the count, 1-0. Outside. Ball 2. There's a strike at the corner. 2-1 the count. Outside, 3-1.
Oh, boy. It's a day of long counts.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of 3-1 counts today, haven't we? There it is outside. Ball 4. Runners at the corners. Brady Marshall coming up. Marshall 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch, stolen base.
Number 28, Brady Marshall.
That pool, Meriden Pool's looking awfully nice right about now.
Yeah, the old Lion Dunk kiddie pool.
Down low, ball 1 to Marshall. Sends one to center. Let's go to drop in front of Hubble. 1 run will score. You got Herman standing at second base. Borchardt comes in to score. Marshall gets his first hit of the day. RBI single. Bring up Eric Weeks. 1 for 2. Strikeout in a single. Grounded out to third base back in the 3rd inning. So strike there, 0-1. Fouls that one back. Down 0-2. We'll say it's getting a little cooler as the night draws down to 6:30 in the evening now, 6:15. Overcast. Down the dirt, ball gets away from the catcher, and the runners for Jamestown advance to 2nd and 3rd respectively. Puts themselves in the scoring position here. 1-2, Eric Weeks. Down the dirt, even things out, 2-2. Big swing. Oh, fouls it off. Stays alive. 2-2 still.
Just popping out of Gaten's glove.
Marshall at second, Herman at third. Payoff pitch, shot to left field. Briggs is going to get it. Marshall's rounded in. 1 run's in. Holds up in there. 13-4 Tarp Skunks here in the 6th. 14-4.
Man,
We're in the
this is a tough game.
potential for a mercy here at the bottom coming up soon.
Tough game.
Be a tough way to Zach to go out, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Don't they know?
Yeah,
Don't they care?
yeah. The nerve of these Tarp Skunks, I tell you.
This would definitely, if I was at this game and not doing what we're doing right now, this would definitely be a game I would not be paying attention to at this point. We'd be talking philosophy, maybe the virtues of
We
socialism.
probably would have walked to
I don't
left
know.
field, right field, center field, behind
Yeah, I
home
just wandered
plate.
around, had a nice beer.
Yep.
Because, part of the beauty of baseball is not having to watch baseball
It is.
the whole time you're there.
It's actually why my wife really enjoys baseball. It's
Yeah.
going outside, chat with the people
Yeah,
around
exactly,
you,
exactly.
enjoying a hot dog and ice cold beer.
We are compelled to watch baseball and
Yeah.
report upon
We
it.
did say this is the first time I think we both of us together have ever watched a non-Indian baseball game
Yeah.
in its entirety. That's a shot to left field. Briggs going back. That one's going to drop.
Goodness gracious me.
And he bobbles it on his in throw back to the field. Let's go and get him to second base now. Runners at second and third, 2 out. A double for Costello. Second double of the day.
If this was a meme, it'd be that one, he's dead already. That's You know, I mean, that's what it would be.
He's already dead.
The center fielder, number 30.
Kind of like Jim Carrey and that cow and Me, Myself, and Irene, where he just has to pull out his pistol and shoot it like 10 times as it's lying on the ground.
Take your word on that.
You never
Jim
saw that
Carrey
flick,
movies.
eh? No?
Jim Carrey movies.
Oh,
Generally not.
Canadian icon, man.
Mm.
That's one of the better ones, too.
Oh, this
I mean, you
inning.
were quoting Dumb and Dumber for 5 games in a row, and now all of a sudden you're giving up on them?
That's more other people talking about it, and I just sort of
Joined in the
Yeah,
festivities?
exactly.
Oh, maybe you got to go home and
No,
watch a Jim
I
Carrey
don't have
movie.
to do that. No, that was a generous call, but I think even the umpire realizes we could use a little generosity here.
Yes. Yes.
We could all use a little generosity. This has been tough.
Strike 2. It has been more tough, I think, because this is how this week's gone so far for the Ironbacks, who winners of 4 in a row. A heartbreaking loss last night to the same Jamestown Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, really fun and compelling game last night. There's been a lot of really great, compelling games lately. This is not one of them.
That's definitely not it. Outside, ball 2. And not even a Beechwood donut put Darren in the mood.
Well, I think we started off on that sugar high, and then we
Yeah,
just
now
came
you come
crashing
crashing
down
down.
to the reality of the baseball. I guess that's made it even more profound.
That's
you
it.
know, the emotional
That's
impact
it.
of all
He's
this.
ready for a nap now after the
Yeah.
sugar high and the heat stroke he's gathered in here. Wishing he had a second shirt. Well, you know, the Ironbacks are selling gray T-shirts with Niagara Ironbacks on them. It's approved by the stylist of the team. So
Okay.
if you need a new shirt,
There we go.
he might be able to sport you one up there.
Yeah, this one's going to be in rough shape once it dries.
It's too bad.
It's going to set.
It's a nice shade of white. So
Yeah.
you know, he's making a tie-dye shirt now if you want to. Hide that mustard stain.
Full count. Goodness gracious.
Go Frizzell. Got Brady McGuire on deck, top of the order. There it is.
Hey!
Strike 3 out of the jam, but the Tarp Skunks put up 4 more on the board. It's 14-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back for the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 14-4 Tarp Skunks lead. We need a little magic here to prolong things for the Ironbacks as we're potential setup for a mercy rule here. We got Connor Gatens leading things off for the Ironbacks here in the 6th.
It's 7 innings, though, isn't it, for the Mercy?
It is.
Yeah,
But-
but we are set up right now for it, yeah, for sure. Man, they haven't, even Ironbacks really haven't got many hits. They're 3 hits.
Right. Just strike 1 on the corner there.
Pretty dominant performance by Jamestown. Give them credit.
High fly ball. It's going to stay in the field. First baseman Smith's under it for out number 1. Scoring up center fielder Chase Hubble.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 27, Chase Hubble.
Hubble's 0 for 1 with a walk. A run scored back in the second inning. Takes a first pitch strike.
Oof.
Outside ball 1. See, the fans are still here and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just clapping along to the music. Upstairs, ball 2. That's a strike. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. So the appeal down the first base. Umpire says that's a ball, so 3 count. Full count to Chase Hubble. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls went off way deep. That's going out of play. Maybe by the train tracks. Hard to tell.
It's a train track shot.
That's upstairs. That's going to be a walk for Hubble, his second of the day. We got a base runner here for the Ironbacks in the 6th. Devin Medore coming up.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 7, Devin Medore.
Reached on an error back in the 2nd and came around to score. So grounded into a fielder's choice to end the 3rd inning. Down low for ball 1. That's a high shot foul over the press box. This might be the first foul ball I haven't seen the kids run and go get. That's a shut up the second base there. McGuire makes the tag for the force out at second. 2 outs here. Brayson Briggs coming up. Briggs walked and had a hard single in the 4th inning to right field.
Number 30, Grayson Briggs.
Advanced the second on a wild pitch there, but the pitcher for the Tarp Skunks, Brady Burdoon, who's come in relief here and been pretty good actually. Struck out 3 straight batters. That's going to find a hole. Briggs is 2 for 2 today. There's at first and second, 2 out.
Nice poke by Briggs. Way to hang in there. It's been a while since we've seen a hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1, Kakeru Tsukamoto.
Yeah,
4 hits and Briggs got 2 of them.
Last hit was in the 2nd inning, I believe.
4th inning. Briggs got a
Oh,
single.
okay, right, Briggs. Just Briggs.
It's going to bring up Kakeru Tsukamoto, who has 1 of those 4 hits today. Did strike out his last at bat in the 4th. Takes a first pitch strike, looked a little low. Richard Griffin's giving the signs of, I don't know what to call the next one, I guess. He just hands up in the air. Swing to that one, just foul. Quickly down 0-2 here.
This is 0-2 drawing.
Leaving his autograph in the dirt. Tsukamoto tells time. He's got something in his face. The infield's playing a little deep. I might actually try to lay down a bunt here, try to get on.
That's his third drawing of this at bat. We're 2 pitches in.
Doing his best Claude Monet impression on the dirt, perhaps.
Tips his helmet at the pitcher. I think.
Down low, gets in the dirt. Let's go to advance Briggs and Mador to second and third. Puts him in the scoring position here for Tsukamoto. 2 outs, 1-2 the count.
Yeah, they're really, I don't know if it's gnats out there or what, but Rutherford was really struggling, swinging his hands around in front of his, the
we
bill
know
of his
too well
cap.
about the dangers of gnats and how they can get in all up in your grill.
Yep.
Tsukamoto fouls that pitch off. Still 1-2. So we got a pitch hitter potentially coming up here if Tsukamoto manages to get on here. 29 Carter Kip in the box. It's down low, 2-2 now. It's a good little battle by Tsukamoto.
Mm-hmm.
Carter Kip sporting no batting gloves, yet they're hanging out of his back pocket. Strike 3 called. Tsukamoto goes down swinging. 2 runners left aboard for the Ironbacks here in the 6th, and it's 14-4 Tarp Skunks lead as we head to the top of the 7th. Welcome back to George Taylor here for the top of the 7th inning. 14-4, Tarp Skunks lead over the Ironbacks. We got a positional change in left field. Nolan Phelan, St. Catherine's own, Brock University, coming in replace of Grayson Briggs.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Top of the order for the Tarp Skunks. Brady McGuire coming up. He is 1 for 3 today with a double, stolen base, couple of runs scored. He also walked back in the big 6th-run second inning. It's the first pitch for a strike. One's outside, 1-1.
You mentioned you were watching one of the reels from Niagara Ironbacks where they're asking players something where Nolan Phelan was elected.
Yeah. If you could pick one Ironback you would not allow to date your sister or daughter, who would that be? And Nolan Phelan had an astounding amount of players selected. So
Yeah.
there's got to be something there, and I
Yeah.
would hate to think it's because of his mustache. So
Yeah, it's hard to say.
it's hard to say.
I think I gave him the award for the Ironback who looks like they'd be most inclined to make a great quirky neighbor in an 80s sitcom. Hold on a second. Let me look. Let me look.
Pitch hitter here for the Tarp Skunks coming up, number 29, Joaquin Rodriguez.
Oh, it's probably on their website if we look at it. Let's see.
Joaquin Rodriguez cut off here for us to see.
Joaquin Rodriguez Costa.
Is coming up here for the Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, we had some trouble because his last name was cut off at CO, so took a second to find it.
Takes a first pitch ball.
Joaquin Rodriguez Costa from Harbison, Delaware. Committed to Delaware this April.
This pitch hitting for the first baseman, Nolan Smith. Wins the day with 3 walks. 0 for 1 officially, but 3 walks for Nolan Smith. Ball skips away in the dirt, 2-1 the count.
It's a big dude.
He's 6'6". One skips away as well. 3-1 the count.
Oh, mercy.
It's got to be our 10th 3-1 count of the day.
10th might be. That might be.
Light?
Yeah, I think that might be light. I feel like there's been more of them.
Just trying to be generous here.
It's a 6'6" dude up there. It's a 6'6" dude strike that. So
It's a walk issued to Rodriguez Costa. It's going to bring up catcher Jacob Haynes.
is it
It
Jacob
looks like
Haynes?
there's another pitch hitter
We got
coming
another
in.
pinch hitter.
They're bringing in all the stops here in Jamestown, bringing everybody off the bench for an opportunity today.
Number 5. Is that Eddie Delansky?
Eddie Delansky coming in.
Who we've seen pitch here. Good
We
old
have seen
Eddie
pitch.
Delansky.
He's typically the catcher, I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
Yeah, he's caught. He's pitched. Does it all.
Does it all. A jack of many trades, a man of many hats. He's coming in now to pitch hit for Jacob Haynes, whose night's done. 1 for 3, Haynes was in the game. With a single, a strikeout, and a hit by pitch.
A little behind on that pitch.
It's down low, 1-1.
Rutherford gets ahead quick. Let's see if he can capitalize on it. We haven't
That was
seen a lot of
strike.
0-2
All
counts
you're
today.
right. That was a strike. I thought it was a ball. My mistakes. I'm so used to going down early, 3-1, so. Shoots at the third base, but doors under. Tosses the second for one. Bishop can't turn. Makes the out at second, but he can't turn quickly to first for the double play. Inning stays alive. Fielder's choice there. It's going to bring up Justin Bremner. 2 for 4 today. Grand slam, double. He's got 4 or 5 RBIs on the day.
Yeah, he's been a bad man.
It's that green bat, I think, that's done all the damage for him, too.
I feel bad because we gave him probably.
It's a high shot. That's going to be shallow. It's going to drop. Hubbles charges in to make it. Tsukamoto going back hard, but kind of hit no man's land there. Runners at the corners now. Nathan Borchardt coming up.
Yeah, we gave Bremner a pretty underwhelming home run call. Our apologies.
Well,
to Justin
yeah.
Bremner.
I think it was because it was just a disappointing grand slam that put him up, 9-0. That really kind of sunk me into that home run call there.
Yeah.
My enthusiasm was fading at that point. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Nathan Borsch coming up.
Yeah, we gave him some good home run calls on
We did.
Haynes homer.
We did. That's a hop. Bishop there makes the out. Down go the Tarp Skunks in the top of the 7th. 14-4 as we head to the bottom of the inning. Welcome back to George Taylor Field, the bottom of the 7th inning. The Ironbacks down to their final 3 outs potentially, as they could potentially fall victim to the mercy rule, as the score is 14-4 here in the 7th. 10 or more runs after 7 innings issues the mercy rule. We got a new pitcher on the mound for Jamestown, Cole Chow Chow. I It's a mouthful. My apologies on the pronunciation. And we got a new hitter coming in for the Ironbacks. Pitch hitting for Bryce Bedrosian is 29, Carter Kip. First pitch from Chow Chow in on the corner for strike one. Stairs 101.
I feel like Schwao Chow pitched against us before.
He looks familiar.
Yeah.
He does.
He's walked 8 and 6 2/3. Has an ERA of 4.05 though, so 10 runs given up, only 3 earned.
It's a lazy fly ball by Kip. Easy under is McGuire for the first out. Back to the top of the order for Wes Thompson. 0 for 3 today. Ground out to short. Struck out swinging and struck out looking.
Ironbacks bats have been quiet today.
Number 51, Wes Thompson.
That's our first pitch strike. It's a shot up to second base. McGuire's got it. Toss it over the first. Quickly, 2 down here in the 7th. Ironbacks down to potentially their last out. It's going to be Carter Shin, the jukebox hero,
Now
coming up.
batting the designated hitter, number 5, Carter Shin.
1 for 2, the walk. Big 2 RBI double back in the 2nd inning. It's all the runs the Ironbacks scored. 4 back in the 2nd, and it's been fairly quiet ever since.
Yeah, bats have been
Brady
dormant.
Burdine came in relief in that inning after Shin's big double and just been shutting the Ironbacks down. Could use a little magic here, though. Ooh, upstairs. Oh, 2-0. Shot by Shin. He keeps the inning alive with a base hit single up to center field.
Nice poke.
2 for 3 today.
This beat goes on for Carter Shin. Carter Shin doing Carter Shin things.
It's going to be a pitch runner coming in for Shin now. His day is going to be done. We got number 22, Caden Wilson, coming in to run for Carter Shin on first base.
22, Caden Wilson.
We got our
And
last.
off the bat, the second baseman, number 10, Andrew Bishop.
Said Andrew Bishop. 14 hot dog eating Andrew Bishop coming up.
Yeah, hot dog eating contest winner.
That's right. I'm surprised he never got issued an award today. Maybe tomorrow. There's still one more game left, so a handful of awards to hand out
Exactly.
to wrap up our inaugural season for the Niagara Ironbacks. He's quickly down 0-1. Shot to right field, right at Bremner. That's gonna do it for the Ironbacks. That's the ball game. 14-4 Jamestown win. Join us tomorrow as we wrap up the season at home against the Niagara Falls Americans.